Annabel Luxford, age 33, from Brisbane and now living in Melbourne. So I've spent 10 plus years competing on the ITU circuit, competing at World Cups and World Championship level with the national team and the Australian Institute of Sport. I was fortunate to have a pretty successful ITU career. I think I got 16 World Cup podiums along the way, won a few, competed at most World Championships for the years that I was in racing on the ITU circuit. Got a World Championship medal, won an under 23 world title, so yes, very happy. And a couple of years ago transitioned over to the Half Ironman, or otherwise known as the 70.3 distance. I guess I got to a point in my ITU career where the sport was changing a little bit. I was suffering some leg injuries and it really was about running, and I was sort of an all-round athlete with a bit of a strength on the bike, so I wanted to be able to utilise that, and I also just needed a change. I wanted to mix things up, and progressing across to the Half Ironman distance seemed like something that well, it was interesting, it was a challenge, and turns out that I've been reasonably successful at. Yes, Sunday is my first Ironman, so it took me 2 years to progress to that from the Half Ironman distance, and I'm glad I did take my time. Some athletes step up really quickly and some of them do it very competitively, but I needed to take my time, and it's great to be able to do Melbourne as my first Ironman. I've been living here for 18 months now and trained alongside so many age group and professional athletes that will be competing on the weekend. So the friendships that you develop along the way, they really are the gold from sport, and I really feel as though the longer Ironman training has given me a good chance to develop some of those friendships, and it's just a lot of fun, and it's really why we start sport. I mean, I started sport when I was a kid because it was fun, and it's nice to come full circle to that. Yes, I've been an asthmatic since I was about 7 years old. I think it was first diagnosed, and sport's always been a major part of my life. So I have recently signed with the Turbine, which is a sports breathing device. And as an asthmatic, I find the device terrific, especially in regards to biofeedback. I mean, most asthmatics will know that their breathing at times isn't particularly efficient, and this just gives me a reminder whether I'm breathing sort of too shallow or too quickly, and really to keep calm. And for an asthmatic, I think that's sort of invaluable feedback you can get. And I mean, most of us will know who've had to use puffers and drugs throughout our life. To have something that isn't a drug, but is just really quite simple, and its application is very simple to put into your nose, but makes a big difference. I can't sort of talk highly enough about that, and how I'm finding it really beneficial to my training and racing.
Do you love Ironman?
Not right now. Maybe ask me tomorrow. There's a nice swim out there, and I felt okay on the bike. The first 20k of the run was okay, but I really fell apart after that. I got I experienced firsthand how people can actually fall apart in a marathon. So, but yeah, I'm sure I'll be back for another one, and plenty to learn. So all in all, can't complain, no bad luck.